Just like Sammy, too.
Sure as hell didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people with synth in this town? They got another thing coming.
What am I gonna tell his mother?
Hey, just your friendly Nick.
And he had a synth component. He was a synth. Okay. How the hell does Nick do anything walking around as a synth? Like, how is he not shot all the time?
Well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about the morning.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs. Big flirt.
Hi.
Here for Amari. She's downstairs.
Who are you?
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the big metal softy hurt himself. All right?
All right. You said downstairs, isn't it? Is this not downstairs? Hey, Nick.
Hey, Valentine.
Let's go talk to Amari.
Okay. This is Dance. Dance! He's a little scared right now. A lot of baddies around, you know?
Dr. Amari?
Yes. I take it this isn't a social call.
Not right now.
This one's all yours, Nick.
Yeah, this is
We
up
need
to
a
you.
memory dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you
Yeah.
two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
No, I didn't know any of that. Please help us.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth.
We
You
might be
need
able to
this.
get in if you can do
So do
this.
we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Yep, here you go.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Is Nick compatible?
Nick's an older model synth. Is he still compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But
Okay.
even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't
Okay.
worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
Will it work?
You really think this'll work, Nick?
No idea. But we got a missing kid on the line. That's worth the risk.
Whenever you're
Thank
ready,
you, Nick.
Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here.
There you are.
I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was
Just
afraid of.
focus, Nick.
The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Okay. Is Nick okay?
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully, it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But
Okay.
that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two?
I brought
We
Dance.
load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Let's do it.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
Okay.
See you on the other side.
Okay. I assume I can't climb in that. Dance, you're in charge, huh? Don't let us die. Something goes wrong, you kill her and you get us out of here. Alright, pal?
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find.
Okay.
They might not be stable. Just hold on.
What does that mean? Oh, never mind, Dance. Hold fire.
The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Okay.
There.
This is weird.
This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Okay.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Can't steal it. Because it's a memory.
Remember,
Mom
you
knew
are
how it
experiencing
was.
these memories as Kellogg.
She wasn't
This
soft,
may prove
but
disorienting at first.
she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
I don't care.
People are always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know
This
about how
doesn't
the
seem to be
world
what we're
worked?
looking for.
I think now she
There
wanted me
appears
to
to
kill
be
him.
another intact
I should
memory
have.
close to you in temporal
Instead,
sequence.
I ended up running
There.
away.
Okay.
I told
Try that
myself
one.
I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the
I will do it,
NCR
Larry.
and all
You're
their
just
rules.
talking over it, that's all.
But really,
Ah, the NCR.
I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. It doesn't matter now, though.
It's dead.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
Maybe.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it.
Let's keep looking.
Focus on that
I'll connect you to the
petty
next intact
bullshit
memory.
or
Sure.
next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez.
I'm dead.
I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while. It's gonna be... I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me.
Probably.
Almost certainly lived longer. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know.
Green?
But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her.
No, you did not.
Not for 1 second.
I killed Sin.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there
I found
to help
another
them.
memory to try. I'll connect it.
Okay. Lovely. His family are dead. That should teach him a lesson. Although we know it didn't, because he was a dick afterwards. Hello!
Mind if we...
I don't remember much from that time. It all kind
We
of
seem to be getting closer.
blends together.
Try this next one.
There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
Sit down.
There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. Such. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
Mr. Kellogg,
Hi.
I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, the first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work
Getting
with the
warmer.
Institute.
One of these has got to tell us something.
Yeah.
We're running out of brain here.
Hello.
You heard all sorts of rumors
Ah, there's
about
one
the
that looks
Institute.
mostly intact. Connecting
But I
them.
figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface.
No.
Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources
You
I
taught
needed,
them how? Is that
and
what
I
you're
had the
saying, you son of a
expertise they
bitch?
needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine.
I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I can see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
You
I don't
proposed it?
think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Yeah. I was hoping to get some names of some synths.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
The fuck you do? Fuck.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never like to.
I hate you so
But it was
much.
better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive.
What did you mean by the backup?
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller.
Yeah, how'd that go for you?
Even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too.
What about this person? Who's this?
Big heads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me. And I made sure they knew it.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
No. No. No, no, no!
Is it
almost? Everything's gonna be fine.
Are we okay?
Come here.
No.
Come here, Wavy.
No. I got him!
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have a backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Is it? He's 10.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going
I
back.
get to raise my fucking son, you
I
son
knew
of
it
a
was just
bitch.
temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything.
How did he get in
So what's the
Diamond
big crisis
City?
this time?
New orders for you.
This is the
One of our
synthiest man I've ever
scientists
seen in my
has
entire
left the
life.
Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Brian Vigil.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
Yeah, what about?
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
the dreaming.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance.
What a wonderful
Let me pull
day.
you out of there as soon as you're ready.
How the fuck do we get in if it's fucking teleportation?
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
They both like
I have this burning feeling inside my skull. It's like it's on fire.
That's not surprising. All the synapses in your brain have just been pulled apart, connected to someone else, and then pulled back together. I injected you with a large stim pack while I was pulling you out.
Oh shit,
That should
okay.
ease things. Are
Thank you.
ready to talk about what happened in there?
Are you?
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I saw.
Yes, but it's important we review everything together, in case either of us missed anything.
Okay. I don't give a shit about his life. They can teleport.
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Which doesn't at all
their
help us
greatest
as to
secret
where
has
it is.
finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
Where actually is it? Because maybe the Brotherhood have come in to fight a war in the Commonwealth, and the Institute isn't actually even here. What do you
What do
think?
you think we should do?
Let me think. What about that memory involving Virgil, the rogue Institute scientist?
Yeah.
If he were alive, we have a common enemy. He might help us.
I mean, it's the best we got.
I like it.
The memory said the Institute tracked him to the glowing sea, but that seems crazy. A madman would think twice about going there.
Why?
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive
Okay.
hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't
Right.
make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
Plus, Stints could follow him, right? Alright.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation and the glowing sea like a shield or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there,
Can they
you'll have to
teleport?
do the same.
Anywhere
If you're going to follow him.
out of the Institute, though. That's a question. Okay, and
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X,
Right,
Radaway.
right.
You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more.
Okay.
A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one.
I have two.
Or maybe one of those suits of power armor. That would be perfect.
Okay. Let's do it.
Find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By
Maybe
the
a
way,
radiation
I
suit
unplugged Mr. Valentine
on
first.
underneath
Remove the
my
implant
power armor.
while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Okay.
Dr. Amari?
Be careful of the radiation. The glowing sea isn't a place to be caught unawares.
I agree. Dance?
Hey.
Time to suit up.
Hi.
Paladin Dance.
Yeah?
What are your
Your
thoughts?
Traveling within someone else's memories
Must have been quite an experience.
It was pretty
I'm
horrible.
certain that whatever you discovered while experiencing Kellogg's past will eventually lead you to your missing son.
Thank you, Dance.
How do you feel about us?
I'll inform you when I'm ready to make that kind of determination.
All right, fine.
That was all.
Very well.
Hey.
What do you want?
Can I give you stuff? No.
Hey.
Okay, cool. What happens if I take that fusion core? Do you just get, like, fucked? Hold on to that. You can take those submachine guns. Up.
You point, I shoot.
Alright, let's roll. Let's go talk to Nick. Hi.
The memory den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Oh. Okay. Nick.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
What'd you fucking say to me, Nick?
Kellogg. Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like
You
Kellogg.
sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over.
Yeah.
Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
Nick, come with
Let's
me.
get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Nick, head to the farm. Sorry, Dan, sorry, head to the farm. Nick, we're also heading to the farm. Oh. However, briefly. I thought that was the exit. Oh, hallucinogen is right outside. Right? That did you saw? Yeah. Cool. My farm.
Enough of this slog. Just point us to the nearest watering hole.
Sure.
What's up?
Into a lot. Library? What's with the sudden silence?
Heads up.
There's something you need?
Hey, Valentine.
Looks like you got something to say.
Thoughts?
Your thoughts?
We'll make something out of the Commonwealth yet.
Relationship?
Just wanted to check in, see how you feel things are going between us.
Well, traveling with you beats being held prisoner in some vault.
Yeah.
That's for darn sure. So, yeah, I'd say we're fine.
Cool.
It's about time for you to go, Nick.
Sure. Suppose I'll head on home then.
No, can you stay here? Kate? It's just something else, huh?
Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of cats.
Kate? Kate?
I see how you're looking at me. Not saying I don't like it, just thought I'd clear the air.
Okay, Kate.
Ready to head back out?
Hell yeah, come with me.
Ready.
Good. Then let's get moving.
Good. Alright.
May as well paint crosshairs on the around here.
Oh, really? You're that worried about it, huh? Okay. All right. I want... Why does Codsworth not do anything I fucking tell him to do? Like, what is up with that? Like, Sheffield does his damn job. Very irritating. Very irritating. Right, I need... decorations? Power armor. Right. Yeah, I want one of these. And is this my, like, armory bit? I think it's this house. Yeah. And then I need power. Okay. What's our water situation? Our water situation's pretty good as well. Oh. I don't want to catch gunners. I do want to try and catch some rat. That would be handy. Absolute fanny, Codsworth. Thank you.
Glad the sun's coming up soon. Don't like stuff.
No, neither do I. Enter this. Okay, I don't know what everyone was saying there. Okay. Grand. Now.
So, Crocker went amateur butcher on poor Earl.
Sure did.
Things like this, I'm glad I'm not made
let's go with that. Missile launcher. Quick rip. We got. Okay. Armor. Dang it. Okay, I do need to do one thing. I'm going to put my this up. And then I'm gonna put my glasses on that. I thought I should have got a trophy there, but it's fine. Alright. That is gonna do us though. Because I do unfortunately have to go to work. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna prep for that. What I wanna do, I wanna do this with Kate. I wanna do a couple of the dodgy stuff with Kate. Quite keen to do that. Yeah. And let's also level up, shall we? While we're here. I want to get... What do I want? Probably this. Yeah, let's grab that. Okay. Yeah.